Ενιαία οικονομική διακυβέρνηση. Τρεις λέξεις που αρχίζουν να ακούγονται όλο και πιο συχνά μετά την τελευταία Σύνοδο Κορυφής της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης. Το δίδυμο Σαρκοζή-Μέρκελ ζητά συγκεκριμένα ανταλλάγματα προκειμένου να εγκρίνει την ενίσχυση του μηχανισμού χρηματοπιστωτικής σταθερότητας και να υφάνει ένα ασφαλές δίκτυ προστασίας γύρω από τις υπερχρεωμένες χώρες. Εναρμόνιση του φορολογικού συστήματος. Αύξηση των ορίων συνταξιοδότησης σύμφωνα με το προσδόκιμο ζωής, αποσύνδεση των αυξήσεων στους μισθούς από τον πληθωρισμό και σύνδεσή τους με την παραγωγικότητα. Μια Ευρώπη πιο κοντά στα πρότυπα της Κίνας, λένε κάποιοι. Μια Ευρώπη πιο ανταγωνιστική στο νέο παγκόσμιο τοπίο που διαμορφώνεται, αντιτείνουν οι υποστηρικτές του σχεδίου.
The euro area is already in a consolidated path of recovery. Nevertheless, it means that we can accommodate ourselves to this situation, or we can be more ambitious and be more competitive and generate more growth. We have seen growth, but we haven't seen a recovery in jobs, for instance. And this is the challenge this year, together with redressing the fiscal situation in some countries that are more under pressure.
It's good news. It's about time that at least within the Eurozone, our countries stop competing against each other through lowering tax rates for international companies at the expense of national companies. For the benefit of huge companies at the expense of small and medium-sized businesses. So European common tax base would actually eliminate the main source of tax discrimination between the small and medium-sized companies and the big companies.
If you don't want to increase your productivity, if you don't want to modernize, if you don't want to invest in the new technologies and new ways of doing things, if you do not accept that the public sector needs to be more innovative, the choice is another one. That is to go down, as you said, in salaries, or just wait until we're all unemployed and outcompeted by China.
Την ίδια στιγμή ενισχύεται η χρηματοπιστωτική πειθαρχία με νέους μηχανισμούς κυρώσεων έναντι των χωρών που δεν τηρούν τις δεσμεύσεις τους.
These sanctions would be applied for countries that deviate from their commitments in terms of reduction of the deficit, but also the debt sustainability, but also, for instance, for countries that on a persistent way lose competitiveness in respect of their partners in the euro area. We think this is important not to sanction but to dissuade countries and to apply the commitments taken.
Are you planning to reinforce Eurostat because many Greek people also accuse European Commission for accepting the false data that Greek authorities were sending to them?
We are happy that one of the first decisions taken by the member states upon a proposal of the Commission was to reinforce the powers of Eurostat. And this is already being applied, and for instance it was applied clearly in the last mission that Eurostat carried out in Greece, where they were able not only to check, let's say, the books at the central government, but different ministries, municipalities, departments like social security, etc. Together, of course, with an independent statistical office that has been set up in Greece. And we are very happy that now Greek statistics for the first time are fully reliable, as Eurostat confirmed recently. And this is a basic precondition to restore the credibility of the Greek economy.
Το άλλο μεγαλοαγκάθι ακούει στο όνομα Διεθνής Οίκη Αξιολόγησης. Moody's και Standard & Poor's βαθμολόγησαν με άριστα τη Lehman Brothers λίγο πριν καταρρεύσει. Οι επενδυτές όμως δείχνουν ακόμη να τις εμπιστεύονται. Και οι συζητήσεις για τη δημιουργία ενός Ευρωπαϊκού Οίκου Αξιολόγησης παραμένουν ακόμη σε θεωρητικό επίπεδο.
Commissioner responsible, Mr. Barnier for Financial Services, raised the idea of having a European rating agency. What is important is that the rating agencies let's say, apply transparent standards in their analysis. They fulfill a very important task, and we cannot, let's say, neglect the impact they have among market participants. So they should revise their methods, and I think they are doing so. We all made mistakes in the past, not only here in Europe, by the way. The crisis was originated in the United States, and at that time, September 2008, there were not many analysts that were in a position to predict what was about to happen. So the criticism should not be directed only to credit rating agencies, but to all those who had the possibility at the time to have a better view of the situation.
I mean, they were absolutely scandalous. They were, I would say it was close to fraud what happened there. You know, they were taking money, you know, to raid absolutely worthless institutions and papers. And they have got away with it, which is to me incredible. And what is most incredible is that people still believe them. I believe more in the Chinese rating agencies that are coming up now, because they're important. Because first of all, they're more open about what they do. They seem more sensible. You know, they think a little bit more long term. They think about the ability to actually repay the debt. And don't forget, before you laugh at Chinese rating agencies, that the billions that is going to be invested in Europe to balance us out is coming primarily from Asia.
Η Κίνα τρομάζει όμως την Ευρώπη. Από τα κινέζικα προϊόντα που κατακλείζουν τις παγκόσμιες αγορές μέχρι την απόφαση του Πεκίνου να αγοράσει κρατικά ομόλογα ευρωπαϊκών χωρών, η γυραιά Ήπειρος κοιτάζει προς την Ασία με επιφυλακτικότητα.
The act with a double effect. You can at the same time try to diversify your portfolio. What China is doing is buying bonds and other real assets in countries where the currency is not the dollar, and euro is a good thing. On the other hand, it's clear that they can buy goodwill from countries which they help.
Πόσο όμως διάστημα θα χρειαστεί για να δούμε φως στο τούνελ και να είμαστε σίγουροι ότι οι μικροί κλειδονισμοί στη μία γωνιά της Ευρώπης δεν θα προκαλέσουν σεισμό πολλών Ρίχτερ στην άλλη?
Do you believe that 2011 will be crucial for the fate of European economy?
2010 was no doubt the year of the survival of the euro. 2011 should be the year of the revival, easing the pressure from the markets, redressing the fiscal situation, but also kicking off the important structural reforms to boost our competitiveness. Otherwise, we will be facing a decade of stagnation.